Time next for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking program with Berita Benar. Berita, good evening. The Israeli military says it found scores of Hamas arms and assets underneath Gaza's hospitals. There's also one particular document, it says, that shows direct proof of terrorist activity. Tell us more.
Yes, Solana, that's right. Israel's defense forces this week claimed to have discovered Hamas's weaponries and command centers underneath Gaza's hospitals. Now, they made these claims on their official social media accounts, which we can see here. It garnered over 7.7 million views there. And here it said that underneath the Al-Rantisi Children's Hospital, the IDF found multiple instances of arms and technology and assets that proved that Hamas was using the hospital to hide, operate and hold Israeli hostages. Now, they also claim to have found a full list of the names of people involved. So let's take a look at what the IDF themselves posted online.
This list, in Arabic, this list says we are in an operation. The operation against Israel started in the 7th of October. This is a Guardian list where every terrorist writes his name and every terrorist has his own shift guarding the people that were here.
So, as we heard ourselves there from the IDF's official spokesman, Daniel Hagari, the IDF does claim that this poster is in fact a list of what they call terrorist names used in a form of a rota to guard the Israeli hostages. Now, this claim spread like wildfire across the internet. I saw it on all social platforms in some format. It was even shared by the head of speechwriting for Israel's official mission to the UN, as well as multiple other accounts. So that's really the scale of how viral these claims that we're looking at are, Delano.
Berita, it's quite a big claim to say that they found this list of names, but having translated the document, it isn't so.
No, it's not so. In fact, the document was debunked by many Arabic speakers online who found the claim to be false. So if we take a closer look at the poster itself, now here at the top, it does say Al-Aqsa flood, and there is indeed the date of the 7th of October there as well. But there are no Hamas agents' names on this sheet whatsoever. In fact, there are no names at all. The only text here that's here in Arabic, the only names here are in fact the days of the week. Now, we also saw in that video the IDF spokesman kind of signaling from left to right when he was showing the paper, but Arabic is in fact read and written from right to left, which means that the paper would in fact, and the names would in fact be read this way. Now, if we also do a little comparison with the days of the week in Arabic, we can indeed see that they match. So what we have here is the 7th of October, which was a Saturday, and we can see that it does match the text for a Saturday, and that continues throughout the paper. We can see Sunday. If we have a closer look there at Sunday, it does match the text for Sunday, and that continues all the way across this paper. I also had this document validated by our colleagues at France 24 Arabic, who confirmed that the only names written on this piece of paper were in fact the days of the week. Now, this document could be a simple hospital rota, hospital planning schedule, but it's important to note that having the days of the week on there doesn't confirm that it isn't a Hamas document. It doesn't confirm that Hamas wasn't present in the hospital. What we do know, and what is absolutely certain here, that there are no names of any agents or names in general on that paper apart from the days of the week, Delano.
So what did Israel have to say? Did it backpedal at all?
Well, the IDF did mention this again, but it stopped short of issuing an official correction, shall we say. Just one day after that original post that we saw there, this was also posted by the IDF's official accounts, in which they specifically referred to the document found there as a calendar. Now, this was also mirrored by a post of the Arabic language IDF spokesman, who also referred to the days of the week in the document in a post a day later. But there was no mention by the IDF after this of the list of names, or in fact, the fact that the IDF had been the ones to make that claim.
A viral video of a nurse denouncing a Hamas occupation in the Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza. Okay, truth or fake?
Well, Mark, here's the publications sharing this video, shared mostly by pro-Israeli accounts since November 11th. This video that we see right here has already accumulated over 1.5 million views in the platform in a video where this so-called nurse allegedly works at Gaza's most talked about hospital right now, Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital. In the video, she denounces what she says is the Hamas occupation of this hospital as she accuses Hamas of stealing the hospital's food, medicine, and fuel. So let's take a look at this video. It's about 1 minute long, so bear with me here. Let's begin by hearing what she says.
But the world has to know what Hamas is making here. They're taking over the entire
So she says the
hospital.
world has to know what
Taking
Hamas
over
is doing.
The fuel, the medicine.
Stealing food,
I
medicine.
have nothing to treat with.
And you could hear these alleged explosions in the background.
For a 5-year-old boy without morphine.
So here you could see her crying because
Hamas took it to themselves.
she has to treat a 5-year-old's fracture without morphine since Hamas stole it. And then she continues crying throughout the video as we continue to hear more of these continued explosions in the background in this video that shows this alleged account of this nurse in the Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza. Mark.
I mean, this video, whether it's true, whether it's fake, is incredibly powerful. That's one thing I would say. But it comes down to that question again, doesn't it, Kathleen, truth or fake? Because I suppose some might call what we're seeing crisis acting if it's fake, or maybe if it's not. I mean, we're confused, but certainly what she's saying is compelling. But is it true or is it false? That's the question, isn't it, still?
Well, that was definitely the point here, to confuse people, but due to several elements that we will explain, we have concluded that this video is fake and that it is staged, or as you call it, crisis acting. First of all, let's take a listen again to, if we fast forward to second 7 of the video.
What Hamas is making here.
You can hear that sound of explosion once again. It doesn't seem authentic enough, and that's what ECAD Facts concluded as well on X with a thorough technical examination of the audio in this video. They found that all of the explosions in the video sound exactly the same. And I believe that in real life, there's not one detonation that sounds exactly the same as the other. So here they also published this graph where we can notice this identical pattern of the sounds in throughout the video, concluding that the sounds used in the video were most certainly added in, probably using a sound bank or something like that. Then there's also her accent. 2 Arabic-speaking colleagues at France 24 pointed out pronunciation errors in Arabic. We're going to fast forward to where they heard these errors to second 50. Right there, where she says the word leave in Arabic, a mistake that, according to our journalists, a person fluent in Arabic would not have made. Then, for a final element, there's this red stethoscope that the nurse holds in her hand. One of our observers here, Matat Hajjaj, who spent several weeks in the Al-Ahli hospital, he said that usually in Gaza, the stethoscopes used in the hospitals are usually blue or red. And he also indicated that he at least never saw this person in this hospital. That is what also point out Gaza City's biggest hospital. Nonetheless, we're calling out this is a big fat fake. Mark.
Okay, so the woman in question, or the nurse in question, does this person actually exist? Is this person actually part of the medical team? I will say she does seem like a very good performer on camera.
Well, we haven't been able to identify the actress in this video just yet, but an Israeli woman that goes by the name of Hannah Abutul has been wrongly identified as the creator of this video, as pointed out in this publication with 1.9 million views. This woman describes herself as a digital creator, and she went to Instagram to disprove these claims, notably by pointing out the physical difference between both, in particular, the absence of this mole that we see in the corner of the fake nurse's mouth, while confirming that this woman was falsely accused as the woman in the fake video. Mark.
Indeed, the bottom line we're left with is don't believe all you see online.